AI agents have been released, and this means that it can dramatically change the way you complete your tasks at work. Welcome to our program, Things to Remember in an AI and Digital Economy. I am your host, Susan, and this episode is sponsored by Blossoming Speaker. This program is all about how you build your confidence, develop your communication skills, and live in purpose amongst all the changes in our digital and AI economy. Now, with the release of AI agents, it brings with it the capability of it to complete actions, to connect with different tools, and to complete a series of multi-step tasks on your behalf. Using AI is no longer about it completing a simple or advanced query that's singular for you anymore. It is able to connect to the web, connect to your coding, and to connect to different software API. You can even create your own AI agent persona for each different task you would like it to complete. Now, let's play with an example here. Say you would like to complete a sales presentation or a business proposal. You can create a sales AI agent and connect that with your CRM. You can connect that with your company and brand guidelines, your company SOP and legal requirements it needs to meet, data about your portfolio, website. You can ask it to monitor your CRM data and suggest to you some possible sales leads to nurture. And you can even provide it different sales scenarios for it to consider. For example, objection handling. Now, I would like you to take a moment to consider how much time that this can save you in creating your own sales presentation or business proposal. Now imagine doing that particular task at scale and how much time that could save you. It's pretty incredible, right? And I could see some of you right now, particularly solo entrepreneurs out there, thinking how much time that this can possibly save you that you can reinvest in other areas of your business or in your own life. And I also can empathize and understand you who are working for another organization who have the great part of your current role involved in creating presentations, reports, and different proposals. You're probably a bit worried and concerned, thinking, how can these changes impact my current role? And how can I continue to demonstrate my value to the organization and the industry I am in? This type of change, people generally can sit in three different types of buckets. One bucket is those who are highly resistant to change. You avoid it and drag your heels towards it at all costs, and you continue to do so until there is no other option for you to but accept the change. Then there are those who are sitting in the second bucket where you are open to change, but because there's still so much unknown and ambiguity with it, you prefer to sit back a little bit and wait until you see more results, more knowledge, more data, more use cases coming through before you have the confidence to proceed with that change. Then there are you who will sit in the third bucket where you are highly excited about the change. You can't wait to go ahead with it. And your only challenge is probably being patient, riding through the learning curve of it all. Now, no matter where you sit in the buckets of change in regards to AI agents now being available, I would like you to remember these things. There is absolutely no one or anything that will ever replace your unique combination of everything that you are. Even if you are a sales professional, that looking at it standalone compared to the thousands, if not millions, of other sales professionals around the world is not a unique point of difference. But when you put that perspective in combination with all the other attributes you have, your experience, your skill set, your personality, your capabilities, your paradigms, your beliefs and value systems, all that makes you who you are, that is what makes it unique. And that is your point of difference that you need to remember and hold on to in the face of changes like the introduction of an AI agent. The second thing I would like you to remember is you will always have the power of choice. That is the ability to make decisions on who you want to be, how you want to be, the meaning of the experiences that you experience. All of these things that you encounter in life, you will always have a choice. Whereas compared to an AI agent, they will only be able to work within the parameters that it has been given. And the only way that their parameters can change is if something outside creates that change, like you going in and changing its programming or access to the tools or APIs. The third thing I would like you to remember is the importance of quality of data that the AI systems and AI agents use is more important than it ever has been before. The better quality of data that the AI and AI agents use, the better the output will be. And that will mean that this is where a competitive edge lies, because the better the quality data that it has to do its things and the better quality of the parameters it's been given to do its tasks, that means it will achieve the result better and faster than something else. With the AI agents having such a great potential to change the way that you complete the tasks, it requires you to evolve the way you communicate about the task. So no longer are you talking about generic insights or data points that are used. Things like this can easily be communicated by an AI agent. You need to evolve your current communication style to a level where you're bringing out not only storytelling, but deep, relatable insights about the output of the AI agents used and how that output relates to your organization or your team objectives and goals. The uniqueness of you and the combination of all that you are, your ability to make decisions, and your knowledge and awareness of the importance of quality data and how to use the quality data and the outputs that you receive from AI agents will determine two important factors: value and how do you connect with purpose. That is because in our AI and digital economy, value and connection with purpose is what we will use to choose what communities we want to be part of, to choose what brands we want to be loyal to, why we buy certain products, services, and ideas, and who will hire you. AI agents have a great potential to change the way we work, specifically in how we use tasks to get by in our day-to-day work operations. The uniqueness of you and the combination of all that you are, your ability to make decisions, and your knowledge and awareness of how to use the quality data and the outputs that you receive from AI agents will determine value and how do you connect with purpose. And that is your point of difference that you need to remember and hold on to in the face of changes like the introduction of an AI agent. So, what has this episode helped you remember? And what kind of curiosities has it stirred up within you?